Hey, what's up, party people?
Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Regrettable Reviews.
Yeah, tackling a classic today for reasons.
This was your suggestion, I believe.
Well, I've never seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's a classic for reasons. Right out the gate, let me start with.
We're talking about Fire in the Sky.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Fire in the Sky, yeah. Which is why I chose Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple.
Yes.
For the music.
Love that.
So it's not a good sign when the best thing going for you is just that there's a hype train and that the real story it's based on is considered a hoax even by the staunchest of extraterrestrial enthusiasts.
Yeah, it is. That's a little disappointing. I didn't dislike this.
I didn't hate it, but okay, so I think this has happened a couple of movies lately where we're just not getting to the point fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't even see an alien or a spaceship or anything until like the hour and over the hour mark.
That
It is. It is.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. This movie felt very X-Files to me.
I don't know.
And maybe it was just the presence of Robert Patrick that was making it even more X-Files-esque for me.
That certainly does help twist it that way a little bit. I just like the whole setup for this. Like, why does he get out of the truck and walk the light? Oh,
yeah. Also, watching this, I did recall that last podcast covered the story at some point.
Oh yeah,
like the whole the abduction story and the hoax part of it at the same time.
Yeah, I deep dove into it because I was like, okay, it says based on a true story, based on the book, the Walton experience, and then I was just going down through it, and then even their story matches up pretty closely to the movie. It's not believable. None of it makes any sense.
Yeah, I didn't do a super deep dive into the hoax aspect of it because there's a part of me that when doing this wants to just take that and set it aside and just look at the story.
Yeah.
Like, forget about the fact that someone said it happened and it didn't.
Right.
Let's just look at what we've got.
What we've got is purportedly a science fiction movie in which the science fiction is not even entered until halfway into the film.
Yeah, it's pretty light.
And it's good when there's science fiction.
Yeah, there's some science fucking fiction.
It fucking does stuff. But it's just there's not enough of it.
Yeah.
What I want from this movie is the inverse of this. I want the amounts of sci-fi to not sci-fi to be inversed.
Yeah, that would.
The setup to be 10 minutes long, then a bunch of sci-fi shit, then in the middle some, police drama and stuff, and then more sci-fi shit.
Yeah, I could have gone for something a little more along those lines. I'm definitely going to agree with you there. We're not at this point yet, so I'll point it out when we get there. There was a shot that I did. There were a couple shots that I liked.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the filmography, the cinematography, the lighting. It's done pretty well.
One of the things I did find noteworthy, worthy of remarking on, was the lighting.
Yeah,
that was one of the more striking things for me.
I mean, even in this scene, the way they have some of them cast in different lights, because you have the table lamp, the overhead lights, and the fire in the background.
Yeah.
It makes them feel like they're in different rooms. This kid is in the shadow somehow, even though this whole room's lit up.
Yeah.
It definitely tells you how dark they're feeling, I guess.
Yeah.
The guy in the fire is the angry one.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the light is the leader who thinks he knows what's going on but doesn't know for sure. The kid is scared out of his butt and he's in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not on screen. You should be on this one.
They did try.
They definitely put some effort into this.
Effort was put into this.
And it pays off sometimes. Like, forgetting that I want this to be a sci-fi film. If this is just a thriller about that guy missing, that's also kind of not a bad movie.
Yeah, there's something there.
Like, I've watched worse episodes of Forensic Files.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where they're like talking to people and doing, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, if you leaned in a little more on the like procedural, there's a whole other movie right there for you.
Right. I don't know. I was going in for an Alien movie. I just wish there was more.
But the bits of Alien that we do
so
get,
those are 10 out of 10. The aliens and the abduction scene,
which I think gives the whole movie a boost.
It does. And I mean, when we go to rate it and we're talking about what it contributes to the genre, that's obviously a fucking factor. Mm-hmm.
This fake out, I love.
I did like this fake out though. With the with the crossbar. He's about to get abducted too.
Yeah. If only.
Yeah.
Could have made things a little more interesting.
Yeah, but that doesn't follow the true story. And then they put my butt. Why is it always the butt? Why do aliens love our colon so much?
Could not tell you.
Are they Greek?
Am I stupid? Am I supposed to get that?
Maybe not. So there is an ongoing stereotype that Greeks are into anal sex.
This is the first time hearing of this in my life.
Oh, well, now you know. Like, you'll see Tinder profiles that say no Greek. They're not being racist.
Oh.
That's a subtle way of saying they don't do that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm so happy I'm not on the apps anymore.
Likely it's a perpetuated myth because of the pederasty that they used to have.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I'm not here to comment on ancient civilizations and their ways of life. Gross, but I'm not here to comment on that.
That's not the subject of the podcast.
The theory is that that's been perpetuated into a pejorative.
Oh.
Even to today. Yeah. Now you know.
Now I know. Yeah, I don't understand why aliens are obsessed with our butts.
I think mostly it's just because weird people are abducted and weird people are obsessed with butts. And having things put into their butts or taken from their butts.
Yeah, that tracks.
Travis Walton has always resented this movie, which he says misrepresents his experience, especially abduction scene, which bears little resemblance to Walton's account. Oh, okay. So Walton's experience was way too close to normal portrayals.
So they were like, never mind.
They were in a flashier, more provocative scenario.
Gotcha.
I mean,
there was one expression, one like southern turn of phrase here that it was like hell in his eye. He's got hell in his eye. I was like,
oh yeah,
nice.
That's kind of cool. So, yeah, I mean, I just don't get why it's such a big deal, this movie. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've heard about it a lot. It's referenced when people talk about, alien abduction movies, and
I think it's the alien scenes that give it the notoriety it has. As much as I wish there were more of them.
There's enough of them to
grab people's attention.
Right, and then that's what we remember for the rest of the time and forget about the rest of the movie, which is what happened when we watched. What movie did we watch where I was like, yeah, no, I don't really care as much about that movie as I thought it. Oh, The Abyss, we kind of did that.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember this being way more sci-fi. The exact same thing. Oh my god.
Damn.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. You hate to see it. Horrible vibes for this guy.
He's just a loner. I don't know if there's a real person he's based on or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
And what his deal is, but I'm just going to pretend it's Robert Ramirez or something. And they could have caught him here, but they didn't.
Oh, I don't know if we already are past this, but there was a transition with a match lighting that I really liked.
I think it's already happened because it's after he calls them and they're waiting there. He's lighting his cigarette.
Yeah, I like
Yeah. Oh, now we're back in time, so we can tell the story of how this is his best friend.
Yeah, this dragged on for a little bit too long, in my opinion.
When we finally get to a scene with an alien, I'm gonna check the timestamp
Okay.
for anything sci-fi because the lights don't count. There's nothing sci-fi in the lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this just goes on for.
Ah.
Whoopsie.
The aliens got him.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to switch to because she had made a comment that I saw on Twitch. That was to someone who wasn't in
Oh,
Twitch chat. So I was trying to
okay.
get here so we could also be following that.
Gotcha. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, I clicky when I should not clicky on things. So now we can't see the chat. I was going to do this to see the chat. Yeah.
Think about it.
Oh, that way we can see ourselves.
And now we can't see the movie.
Mother.
We're doing fantastically over here.
I don't want to. I'm trying.
We're trying our best, and that's all.
Oh, I can see us later and see the comments.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. Yeah. So I completely lost track of
What we were talking
this
about?
whole setup is too long.
This whole setup is
There's
much too long.
really nothing gained from it either, except for his best friend wants to start a garage with him, but they don't have money.
Yeah. Which I feel like they're just adding that to be like, oh, this guy had dreams, type shit.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really help.
Or like that he was such an ordinary person until this happened.
Are they fleshy aliens? Little? They're not little.
No, they're not.
This is not little fleshy aliens.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not that. I don't know how to describe them. They're not like classic grays.
No, they're not classic grays. And they're not like little green men either.
No, and they've got like weird long bodies.
Yeah.
That are almost
sinewy.
Yeah, very sinewy, yeah. Sinuous.
Yeah, like this should be over already.
Like I love his little crayon drawing on paper towel.
Yeah.
Says, I'm a professional. We have a business idea.
Yeah.
We just need to come up with the money.
Ridiculous.
You guys are loggers in the forest with a contract you're behind on.
Mm-hmm.
When are you going to find extra money to do this?
Who knows?
I don't know. I can't even comment on the sci-fi movie because there's nothing to fucking comment on in the first at least 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I think an hour. I think it's going to be an hour before it's interesting.
Been playing any good video games?
Skip ahead and come back to that.
Yeah, essentially.
I bought Teardown for my son, and I've been playing that. I don't know if you're familiar with Teardown. It's like Minecraft, but the blocks are smaller, and so you have much better detail to things. And instead of being completely sandbox, it has a pre-built game in it, and then everybody else makes like these sandbox things you can do, and all the missions become sandbox playable as you unlock them and stuff. And it has real world physics.
Okay.
Perfect, but like if you cut a tree, it will fall. If you take out a building's bottom level, it'll fall down.
I don't know why establishing this relationship was so important either.
Again, yeah, his relationship to his best friend's sister only makes me think that they killed him more if I didn't already know that that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
You know, I went into this movie with no knowledge. I would assume they did kill him
Mhm.
and covered it up, especially because they keep saying we stick to the story and shit like that.
Yeah.
What? Nobody who's telling the truth says we just stick to the story.
Yeah. Never a good thing to me.
You would say things like, "We're not lying, so we don't have to worry about it," or
Yeah.
something like that.
Something along those lines.
There are a total of 7 men in the logging crew. The writers whittled them down to 6 for the movie, not wishing to confuse the audience with too many characters. Yeah, great job narrowing it down, she says. That's what Brooke said.
Yeah, just by just
Wow,
one.
the bare minimum. You couldn't get rid of the 17-year-old kid who has 3 speaking lines, or, I can't even remember the other guy.
Yeah.
I remember Whitlock, because he's there a lot.
Yeah. And he actually
Dallas is the main antagonist, in theory.
Mhm.
You could have had those 3 and then the guy that gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Kidnapped. Abducted.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm right in the middle of like starting the abduction arc in the X Files. This whole thing felt so X Files to me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in that mindset for like that 90s quality and style of alien abduction movie,
Mhm.
this, if you condense this down to an hour long X Files episode, this is probably a really great episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like a two parter, like
Yeah.
cliffhanger for the series end or season start, like pilot two parter.
Mhm.
I think that could work. I think they would have done a lot better with it.
I would agree. I mean, when we do actually get to some sci-fi, like that's when I start liking things.
Yeah, then it just goes away again.
And yeah, that's the disappointing part.
How much time are aliens or spaceships even on the screen in the whole movie? Half an
Not
hour?
long. Yeah, not long at all.
Like, if this were a werewolf movie and that's how much werewolves are in the movie, you don't see them until almost an hour in, and they're only in 30 minutes out of an hour and 49.
Deeply disappointing werewolf movie.
That's going to be a deeply disappointing werewolf movie. Unless, which that's not with this, there's tension built because they're not seen but heard or evidence of them is available,
Yeah.
which is not the case with this. There's no tension of like every night they see these lights and they're panicking.
Mhm.
Create that tension.
Yeah. You gonna hop up here? You want camera?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Hello.
This is our guest.
Yay.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it. And I
I
love
don't
what
hate
is
it.
sci-fi about it.
And I do love what is sci-fi about it because when they do finally reveal the ship, I was like, "Ooh, I like the precedent that this reveal sets
Yeah.
because it's as awesome as it is."
Yeah. But I just think they could have done more.
Yeah.
Or less. Take it down from an hour 49 and just cut 19 minutes out from the extra stuff.
Mhm.
And then it's 30 minutes out of an hour 30. It's a little better.
A bit.
Also change the order. Because it seems like what they do is you experience the current time, then you have to do a flashback to learn about how we got there.
Mhm.
Very memento, but badly done.
Yeah.
Instead, why don't we experience things in real time? Because we're not going to be surprised. We saw the naked man,
Mhm.
so we know he's been abducted. You're not surprising us by going back in time and showing us the abduction. There's really no big. There's no gain from doing it in that way instead of just showing us him and then him getting out.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, the ship is really cool.
Yes,
Um,
aliens are designed well. They're all
the aliens are
practical.
designed very well. Uh, it feels like a good X Files. Like parts of it feel like a good X Files episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately, Clueless. There are a lot of ads there.
you do.
Because one place it was free. I don't pay for movies. And I was too lazy to do the other way.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we were going to rate it, I don't remember what the IMDb rating for it is. I'll look that up right now. But what would you call this? Just as a sci-fi movie in general, you know?
For like rewatchability,
Right.
maybe a 6. Like it's not bad. It's just
Oh, all right. Yeah, I also probably would have gone with like 5, 5, 6, somewhere in there. If you made a couple tweaks, minor things, shortened it a bit, and started the aliens earlier in the movie, and then done more of the like
Mhm.
talking about it, and then go back to the aliens a bit. Um, I think I could be a 6 or 6. I'll settle on a 6, which IMDb has it at 5, so it sounds like we're right on par.
Oh, here's the thing that Kyle and I were talking about when we do actually get to the alien part of the movie, and uh, the I don't even know what the character's name is, who's not Travis. Um, but he's talking with his wife, who, by the way, has a fax machine face, and I will explain what that is.
I appreciate that.
But and she doesn't like, and she's like still thinking that he killed Travis or whatever.
Right.
Here's my thing: I would simply believe my partner.
Like in this case, his best friend's gone missing, and he's telling you that he can't explain it, but he thinks aliens. I'm going to believe at least that he didn't do it, and that
Yeah.
there's no foul play involved.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different, but I have always felt that if my partner were to come to me and be like, "Hey, I'm having an experience that I can't explain," my immediate response wouldn't be like, "No, you're crazy."
Yeah, yeah,
Believe your partner.
yeah. What are you doing? Running the gas out there?
Yeah,
Well, that's let it get. No, actually, 70, 75.
75. I don't know.
Can't remember when they got rid of the gas. The joke was there. I
The
lost
joke
it
was
though.
there. Um,
His whole character with the radio thing
yeah,
sucks ass. There's no point.
yeah, it is pointless. Yeah, I would simply believe my partner, but maybe that's just me.
That sounds fair.
The fax machine face.
Yes,
You know
explain.
what iPhone face is?
No.
Where like in a period drama, you look at an actor and you're just like, no, they've seen an iPhone. They have a face that knows what an iPhone is. I do not buy that they're actually in 17th century France or whatever.
You just look like someone who's on TikTok.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
look like somebody who's on TikTok. His wife has what I decided to call fax machine face, whereas she's from the 90s. I don't buy her as being from the 70s.
Okay. Her look is just so 90s.
Yeah,
I get it.
fax machine face.
I get it. Tamagotchi face.
Tamagotchi face.
Yeah. So as far as what this does for the genre, though, I will say this is 93. Without this and what it did, practical effects and ship design, for all of that, I wonder what we would have had for other sci-fi movies in the future. I mean, coming right off the heels of this, you have Stargate, you have um, hell, Jurassic Park. Would they have chosen to go with practical effects and animatronics and things if they hadn't tried here?
Yeah, I did. I did love the practical effects in this movie a lot.
So I do want to give them a lot of credit for that and say.
And I will say, when the ball actually really finally starts rolling, when they find Travis and he's just like naked and screaming and punched in the car, like it's low key fucking scary.
He can't even speak, and he's just like, like he wants water, I guess.
Like,
and then those guys want to harvest his pee.
Yeah. What was that about?
Oh, the alien people?
Oh, no,
See, in the real story, that's not what happens, because the alien people come and they're like, this has got none of the telltale signs of an actual abduction.
Yeah. Also, don't like this guy.
The investigator?
Yeah, he's a dick.
I mean,
I love how he's like, when he's talking to Travis, and he's like, we're going to find out if you're telling the truth or not. It's like, are you implying that he did this to himself? as he's like,
I mean, he did. Like,
yes,
yes.
but like, let's say that again. Let's say this is real. Let's just take the story.
Yeah.
Are you saying that he did it to himself?
I mean, he's a murder investigator. That's what he's here for. So the reason he treats them like shit is because he assumes one or all of them are responsible for a murder. And I can live with that. Later on, did he do that to himself? No. But is he also lying to cover up for his friends who did something to him?
Possible.
Possible. Now they're wasting all this time and effort.
Mm-hmm. Also, I will say about Travis finding out that he got left behind. Ouch.
Oh yeah. You guys just left?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You hate to see it.
Oh, that right there.
Yep,
That's an excellent cut. Light the match, goes up to a cigarette, and then that's enough to make a screen change. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of effort that I want.
Yeah. That alien ship though. Can't imagine a worse place to wake up.
Trump's penthouse.
Ooh, actually, yeah. You know what? You're right. Thank you.
Hey, I did hear it. At least there, I'm just gonna get alien probed and return home.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the scenes with the abduction are like when they're like experimenting on them. They're fucking hard to watch, man. They're brutal.
Yeah, that's probably why this is such a cult classic and like such a you have to see it movie.
Because it goes
just those 5 minutes of that.
Yeah, because they quote unquote go there, you know? They take it there.
No punches.
Yeah.
Or probings.
Yeah. And also, did you know that the real Travis Walton made a cameo in this movie, which is funny because he claims that he fucking hates it.
Yep. I can't remember what he does. He is in the movie as someone.
Look, this lighting.
This is great.
Now that we're finally having some fucking science fiction happening here.
Is it though? Would you even consider this science fiction?
It's building to it.
It just looks like light in the background.
Oh well, you got the radio interference.
Okay, they're in the scene where they discuss what to do about Travis's disappearance. Travis Walton and Dana Walton are in that scene. Thank you, Dr. Brooks. So in the real story, it wasn't even this well done. There was just this bright light, and Travis gets out of the truck and walks over to it. And he's like in this blinding light. Then the light kind of like blinds them so they can't see what's happening, and they panic and get back in the car and leave, right? There was a fire tower. And so I think they immediately, investigators like recreated it. They're like, just put a spotlight on that fire tower and shined it down here. Like, that's it. That's all you did. But why, if this was going on, would you get out and walk away?
Could not tell you.
I was going to walk right, smiling. He's having the time of his life. I mean, I guess if that's what you're into. I've seen Hellraiser. Some people are into weird shit.
Some people are into very weird shit. We talked about that on the podcast earlier.
Nice. Kinks.
What's the weirdest thing we've ever seen that someone was into?
Okay, like really into?
Mm-hmm.
So, in college, we had a guy, and I'm sure this is
sick.
All right, so this I'll give you sci-fi, and you're right. This isn't quite the hour. It's 27 seconds. It's like 14 seconds. It's there. You're correct. I stand corrected. It's going to be another half an hour until you see anything else, though.
Which is disappointing.
Yeah. There's a guy I went to college with who, I thought it was a fake kink. Like, how people come up with stuff, just like, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I don't know if you had that experience in college. He could only get off if the woman hit him with a specific type of toaster, like those bulky 1950s toasters like you'd see in Fallout.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. But anyway, so we call him Toaster Jim. And then, oh God, like 10 years later, I had a job working I'm not going to tell where because I don't want anyone to know. Because I don't want to narrow it down too much for the real world. But anyway, uh, and this guy started working with me, and he just looked kind of familiar. And his name, he went by James, and then his last name. And I'm just sitting there one day, and there's
Lo and
other people in the
behold,
room.
it's Toaster Jim.
So out of nowhere, in the middle of that sentence, I said, "Oh my God, you're Toaster Jim!" And the other guy in the room, he's like, "What the hell does that mean?"
That's incredible.
And I said, "We always called him that in college." And Jim was like, "Nope, nope. We can talk about this later. I've moved on. I've moved on."
I've done my healing.
Yeah. Then he was like,
Oh wow. Didn't see that one coming.
"Yeah,
You often don't. It's a real disappointing.
yeah." There's people that go from like so wild and weird to just like, "Yeah, I think that it'd be good if we did some ethnic cleansing in this country." Oh, all right. Have a good day.
Yeah, bye. So speaking of 1950 toasters, I have been playing a lot recently.
I'm on a lull. I just haven't gotten to lately.
I'm trying to complete all the achievements, or all the achievements that I can complete without doing an Institute of Brotherhood. Game.
Okay. You don't like the Institute of the Brotherhood?
I do not keep up with that. The sense is horrendous.
Fair enough.
But I recently realized that I don't have some of the like all the little like in-game collectibles. So, like the bobbleheads and the baggies and shit. I found out that I'm missing some of those, so now I'm going like combing locations to find the ones that I don't have.
Not just looking up where they are and getting them.
I have looked up a couple, but and I've also been like going through all the companions and like getting like max affinity so I can do all of their quest lines.
Oh, nice.
Because I have been very attached to my dual husband.
Oh, you have a dual husband.
Yeah, I'm always romance Hancock.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So I haven't done a lot of traveling with the other companions. We have like quests you can do if you hang out with them for long enough. So I'm finally doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm still just doing I'm doing whatever's closest to me quest line thing, which has led me. I just did like a quest line with Nick because he was going to help me find my son.
Nick Valentine, why is he not a romanceable character?
Because he's a synth.
Bitch and?
Okay, Tasha.
Again, am I supposed to get that?
Tasha Yar. The android fucker from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Oh, I haven't watched Star Trek The Next Generation.
Oh my God. Oh. They all get horny, and there's something going on in one of the episodes. And
Well, isn't that the one where they find out that Data does in fact have all working parts?
yes.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So Tasha Yar, who's like a security officer, ends up getting blasted by Data. And
hey, listen, Monster Fucker Pride.
he's not a monster. He's a hero.
Robot fuckery, I would say, falls under the Monster Fucker umbrella, though.
Yeah, it does. They're related for sure.
You heard it here, folks. I wish I had more to say about this movie.
I know. It's actually not a terrible. Again, we wanted 6, but that's just what more is there to say?
As far as what it does for the genre,
Lead security officer. I stand corrected. It's just the worst character.
I'd give it like a 5.
Okay, so 3 years after the movie, Walton released another version of the book called Fire in the Sky, The Walton Experience, even though the person was called The Walton Experience. Anyway, clarifying his own account of events. He's also spoken many times of trying to get his story retold on film again, this time in a way where he retains some control to ensure the movie reflects his account of what happened, also to get a paycheck, which is all this whole thing was ever about.
Yeah.
I mean, this timeline for when they realized they couldn't complete their contract with the Forestry Service in time, and then this happens.
Yeah. Wash
done.
My hands of it.
It's done. It's so obvious. You were about to get fined money and lose the contract, and Mike was about to lose his home. You're his best friend and in love with his sister. So he doesn't want you to have to go through this shit either. It's all going to fall apart. Everything falls the fuck apart. So yeah, you're going to go missing for a little while, and we're going to pretend you got stuff about aliens. We put some UFO people in here. We'll make some money telling our story. The
What?
film was to have been shown on BBC One in the United Kingdom at 23:05, like 11:05 p.m.
Yeah.
On September 11th, 2001. However, the broadcast was canceled due to the BBC's in-depth coverage of the September 11th attacks. So we're right on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's first.
Have you thought about the fact that that's the
I forgot.
funniest day that it could happen?
Oh, because it's 911.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that definitely leads to some of the conspiracy behind it. I'll never. If you want to believe in conspiracy theories, there's a lot to believe in, and if you want to believe like, oh, the government had a hand in it in some way, shape, or form, we can have those like some merit in those debates. But when you say shit like jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams, nobody said they fucking melted, moron.
Yeah.
Have you ever like gotten metal hot and then you can go boop and bend it?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You know how much concrete weighs? Anyway, we have a tinfoil hat 9/11er in our group. He's our go-to. Like, if there's a conspiracy theory, we'll like test the waters by going, "Have you heard about this?" And if he says more than a few things, we're like, "We know it's not real." Thank you.
I don't know who this is, and I don't know if I want to.
Oh, he's not in the larger group of friends outside of the network.
Gotcha.
Not one of the network friends. Sorry.
I was thinking, I was like, wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we will run things by him and just be like, so how do you feel about this? And if he's got more than a few sentences of information about it, the only thing he puts time into is unbelievably stupid shit. So
Noted.
love you, Greg. He doesn't watch. Oh, good times. Yeah, so
And
here
the
we are
kid from
back in
E.T.
time.
though.
What?
The kid from E.T. though.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to get some interesting people in this movie. Robert Patrick.
They did their best.
It is what it is. When did Terminator do?
That is a good question. I don't know off the top of my head.
Hey, she just said, "How are you not talking about the fact that Elliot from ET was in this movie?"
It's relevant.
We just got there.
We just got there. It does matter. 1984. Okay. So like that's
Terminator 2 was 1984. Wow. Okay.
like that's a name. That's a name. That's Terminator 2.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, he's obviously on the downfall, but he did a bunch of other stuff too in between.
Mm-hmm.
Better movies than this.
Yeah.
This is a bad movie. I don't want to talk shit about it. It's a good movie. It's just
It's not.
the only reason I can only make it a 6 is because I don't really want to rewatch it. I just would. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I do get what you mean.
Like if I found out a friend hadn't seen it, and they're like, "Let's watch a scary." This isn't even. I wouldn't put this on for a scary movie. No, let's watch a sci-fi movie or something, and I'd be like, "Ooh, you ever seen Fire in the Sky?" Sure.
Yeah, I would show this to a person.
I'm not going to ever seek it out to watch it myself. Like,
Yeah.
there's no added value to seeing any of this a multiple.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about recasting? Have you thought about that? Who could you recast this movie to improve the movie?
I mean, a lot of these people you could shuffle around really easily and it wouldn't make much difference.
Guy who plays Travis is not excellent. He's not terrible. And I can't think of somebody else I'd want to play
Yeah,
like
I can't think
scared and tormented person. I would recast Robert Patrick, but I still want Robert Patrick. I want Robert Patrick to replace the guy who played Dallas.
Okay, that could work.
And then put somebody else in the Mike Rogers. I just don't like him in that role. he just doesn't come off as like there's the scene in the church where he's like, "What are we doing here? I went to school with you. My kids go to school with your kids. Why are we here? What are you saying that we did?" I don't buy that. I just
Yeah,
someone
okay.
more like pleading, like believably, like
Believably,
begging.
like, distraught.
Yeah, yeah, that's just not him. That's okay. I'm not digging on him. It's one of the movie. I just think I'd like it better as Dallas because I thought him better as as Dallas. But who would we
Yeah,
make
I don't know.
Mike? This is 1993.
Like, I'm identifying things you could change, but I don't know what to fix them with.
Right, exactly. This could be better. I don't know how. I just know it could be. Any of the women could be recast because, well,
This is a very man's movie.
there's women in it, but they don't pass the Bechdel test in
Yeah, not even a little.
any way, shape, or form because they exist only to talk about the men in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well just not even have them.
Yeah, they
Just
really
talk
are.
about how you talk to your wife.
Yeah,
I don't ever need to meet her.
yeah. They really kind of aren't necessary, which like is shitty, but
Right. That would have been another way to improve this movie
yeah,
was
actually
to
make like relevant female
yeah.
characters.
And you can do it without changing too much. I mean, you don't have to go full gung ho and replace one of the loggers with a woman, but one of the cops, one of the main cops here, the sheriff or the investigator, or just another cop that's always around.
Yeah.
That's her acting in that scene.
Yeah.
Where is the Mike? Where is the Mike?
Not good.
Digress. So yes, I don't know who you could recast into that. Who could you recast to ruin the movie? Whitlock, Mike, or what's his face, Dallas, or either of the cops with anyone who you just can't.
Yeah.
Just pick somebody who, at this day and age, was not in anything serious. It would have been difficult to take it seriously. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
We just saw the ads for Ace Ventura, and that's Jim Carrey. It's Whitlock though, because he could pull off the nerdy glasses, but he'd be just a little bit too over the top.
Yeah.
Even if he was trying to be serious,
yeah,
he'd just be taken completely aback by it.
I would agree.
Broken. Movie's broken. Jim Carrey is one of the aliens.
Broken.
But maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe.
Better?
It's possible.
Ernest P. Worrell. Oh my God, Ernest!
Who the fuck is that?
Ernest? Ernest Goes to Jail.
Oh, that's
Ernest,
who that is.
Yeah.
I've heard of those movies. I just didn't.
You ever watched them?
No.
Oh, Jim Varney, right? Jim Varney. You'll show something. Great character.
Noted. Wait, this guy's terrible too.
The brother,
Yeah.
who was in on it in the real story.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. But just like all the fucking dialogue where he calls him like baby bro or whatever. I'm like, no one talks like that.
Nobody does.
Nobody.
Not when you're talking to somebody that you think killed him. You did something to my baby bro.
Yeah, no.
What?
Nobody says that.
In the real story, when Travis shows up, he calls that guy and his brother, and his brother goes and picks him up. They go to Ernest Goes to Jail. It's a masterpiece. Thank you. There's a Halloween one where like there's a troll of goblins and stuff. He gets in the army at one point. It's literally just Mr. Imagine if Mr. Bean had a series of movies where he got.
It sounds like an SNL bit.
It could have been. Like he just gets different jobs.
Okay.
All the movies are just Ernest gets stuck in this job for some reason. Here's the situation with this goofy motherfucker in it. Ernest Scared Stupid. That's right. That's what it's called. Good family fun though. Really, truly, not like this one, which I said was good family. But let's try to put that.
Seems with the aliens are brutal, man.
Yes. Yeah. They did great on the
They did real good.
Oh, real story. Yes. So brother picks him up, takes him to a hotel. And then the cops got called by the gas station employee who had overheard the phone call and recognized him. Thought he was Travis, the guy at the gas station. So she called the cops to report it. So the cops went to the motel and tried to talk to his brother after they'd already tailed them back there. They knew his brother was there. Travis was there, but Dylan, I think is his name, didn't say anything. They just said, "Hey, just checking on you, how you're doing." And he was like, "Oh yeah, doing great, doing good. Still, hopefully, we can find him." Kind of thing. And then they
I have questions.
just walked away. They're like, "Okay,
I have a lot of
bye.
questions.
Thank you. That's all we needed to know."
Yeah.
My computer is going to die because I didn't plug it into the power source. That is okay, except the part where I'm going to kill the movie to give us more time on the top.
I like it.
Also going to check to see what sort of time frame it tells me that I have. Which time do you think we have? 9%. All right.
Okay.
That's time. That's a few, that's a thing.
We can
Feel
make
bad.
do. We can make do with 9%.
That's not, it's a short episode. Unless I run down and get a charger.
A charger? No.
It's just imagine my child walking in here with the charging cable for this. That would be nice.
Isn't that what they're for?
Yes. Free labor is what my dad said. And legal slavery was the other thing he said. Children are for. I had an interesting, colorful childhood.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. He also said that psychological torture and effective parenting are synonymous. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so this movie, not bad. I like it. We've rated it. We're happy. We've broken it. Let's talk business. What do we want to do for the next Regrettable Reviews? I have a huge list. We need to. Does WhatsApp have like a shareable document thing where we can both modify and edit built into it?
No.
Okay, then I'll just create a Google Doc.
Okay.
And then we can just dump stuff into it and make a combined list.
I'm gonna pull up my letterbox list and see if there's anything fun on there.
Yeah. As far as my list, it's an ever-growing thing because I just keep adding stuff to it. The Iron Giant.
Oh, I love the Iron Giant.
I've never seen it. Movie. Obviously, Equilibrium you've never seen is a good one. We've never done 2001.
Actually, do you want to do that?
2001?
That would be fun as hell.
Yeah, that's a good one because it's a classic and for a good reason.
There's a shit ton to talk about.
A lot to talk about. We know we can talk about that movie.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have problems not talking about that movie.
Yeah.
I
think we're gonna do 2001: A Space Odyssey, baby.
Done. Taking it off my list.
Hell yes! It's been a hot minute since I've seen that too.
I look forever. Yeah.
That's
cool.
Gonna be good.
2001: Space Odyssey.
That's gonna be really good.
In the interim, over the next 2 weeks, I'll create that document and we'll